This is Starface. These star-shaped pimple patches come in a variety of colors, have different ingredients, and are worn by celebrities and models on the runway.
Starface World exists to make growing up and being yourself a more fun experience.
I wanted something that would treat my acne and also be like a cute accessory so that I'm not afraid to go out and be myself and not feel horrible about my appearance.
A 32-pack of Hydro Stars costs between $10.99 to $16.99, depending on the ingredients and if the patches come with a case.
Starface has done a really great job of creating a brand that people want to be a part of.
Since the company's founding in 2019, Starface says it has sold over 1 billion individual Hydro Stars.
Over 50 million Americans suffer from acne. That being said, I think there's something to the hype.
Here's how Starface turned pimple patches into a business that brings in about $90 million in revenue per year.
Anyone who follows beauty, knows about skincare, knows that Korea is where so many amazing innovations start. Pimple patches first became popularized here in the US around 2018.
Starface was founded in 2019 by Julie Schott and Brian Bordanik. Over the decade Julie spent as a beauty editor, she noticed that acne products reinforced the idea that pimples should be hidden.
Starface disrupted the pimple patches by saying, what if we wore this pimple patch as a spot of pride rather than something to fully conceal and cover up this blemish?
Starface's first product was its yellow Hydro Star. The patches came either in standard Starface packaging or a yellow compact case, known as Big Yellow.
Big Yellow is Starface's mascot. Big Yellow came from outer space and really doesn't understand why people on Earth are so hard on people who have acne and who have pimples.
The founders of the company are still involved in the business today, but in early 2022, Kara Brothers became president of Starface. Starface products are sold in the US, Canada, and the UK, both direct to consumer and through retailers like Target, Walmart, and CVS. Kara says about 60% of Starface's customers are Gen Z and Gen Alpha.
I think Starface is popular with Gen Z and Gen Alpha specifically because of that brand and world that they've created where it's very fun. They almost have a brand mascot. Their social presence across platforms is really great, really inviting, something that people want to take part in.
All of the Hydro Stars are made of hydrocolloid, a type of wound dressing that keeps skin moist and helps it heal. Some of the Hydro Stars have additional ingredients, like tea tree oil and salicylic acid. But do pimple patches actually work?
I think there are always risks in using any sort of topical agent. You have to make sure, if not known already, that you don't have an allergy to one or more of the ingredients, especially since most of them incorporate an adhesive. I think there is a role to be played with pimple patches, more so as a barrier to protect a healing pimple or a wounded pimple.
Starface really grew tremendously over our COVID time when most people were inside and people were having a lot of fun wearing Starface on their face over Zoom calls, etc. But when we really noticed that we were onto something is when we were going outside and we could see people of all different kinds wearing Starface out in public, loud and proud, and really showcasing pride about having something like acne, but also having a lot of fun with it.
Kara says that under her leadership, Starface became profitable and went from having 3 retail partners to over 20.
The company was growing so fast. We were in Target and were doing quite well. And it was my job to really figure out what fast and healthy growth looked like for the business, both across our product suite and what products we decided to bring to market, as well as the different retail partnerships that we felt like would be a good fit for the next years to come in the company. 2023 was our first profitable year as a company, and we've grown in profitability since.
Starface is on track to bring in about $90 million in revenue in 2024. The customer reviews are mixed. Some feel that the Hydro Stars are an effective acne treatment, but others think the patches work better as an accessory.
I definitely noticed a difference between when I put it on and when I remove it. I can visibly see that there's gunk or pus that came out. My pimple itself has a visible difference.
From what I've noticed for Starface patches, it is probably not my highest recommendation when it comes to actually treating acne. I think it's more for aesthetic purposes.
I'll put the Starface patch on purely because it is fun, but in regards to it actually taking the gunk out of my face, I literally don't think it's ever actually done that, and I really can't figure out why I continue to spend the money on it. I really think it's purely because it's cute and everyone else is doing it.
While Starface set itself apart with its colorful hydro stars, the company debuted a clear version of its pimple patch in 2024.
We really launched it with a lot of requests incoming for our community. We've learned that a lot of our customers are not able to wear a brighter color star, whether it's at work or at school.
Some of Starface's competitors include COSRX, Alba Botanica, and the Hero Cosmetics Mighty Patch.
There are a lot of different beauty companies that have moved into the space, that are in the space almost exclusively, but I do feel that Starface has built a bit of a moat around itself where they don't have quite the cachet that Starface has built. I think challenges Starface may face is if these patches somehow become not cool anymore, but people are always going to have pimples. I'm paying very close attention to what's happening with people getting into skincare younger. So they disrupted their skin barrier and perhaps they're breaking out because they're using products that were formulated for skin older than theirs. That, while in general not a great situation, could be good for a Starface. I think that Starface can continue to innovate by making sure they're on top of whatever other ways that spot treatments can be used as part of skincare. It's very possible they will get acquired. If you're doing well in the beauty category, there are people knocking on your door.
Starface also has an in-store partnership with Ulta, launching in early 2025.
When Starface launched, the beauty industry looked really different. Packaging wasn't necessarily bright and playful. With Starface, it's instantly recognizable that you're part of the Starface community because you have a star on your face. And we really stand for something much bigger than just acne. It's really about self-expression and ownership of your skin or whatever else is happening in your life right now.